Hi, I'm Jeff. This is Tropical Plants at 53 degrees north. So, the hair's come off as lockdown is beginning to be lifted, and I think it's made my head go a little bit crazy. So today I'm going to have a rant about how much I hate greenhouse growing. Let's dive in. The first thing, temperature and light. The sun's out, it's 36 degrees Celsius, it's too hot, everything's burning, quick, get some shading up. But then what happens? It's too dark, so then I've got to buy some expensive lights. It's too cold, so I've got to heat it up. But all the heat's going out of the roof, so I've got to get some insulation up. But then I grow plants in front of the insulation and I can't get at the insulation again. Number 2, ventilation. Plants love ventilation, especially orchids. I have louver windows, I have vents. I open the louver windows. How do I open them? I've got to crawl on my hands and knees underneath all the benches, reach over, hurt my back, knock all my plants over, then I can open those louver windows. How do I shut them again? I've got to do the whole thing in reverse. Why don't the greenhouse manufacturers put a big lever on it so that I can do it from a standing position? Number 3, pests, slugs, vine weevil, beetles, snails, scale insect, green fly, mealybug. The list goes on and on and on and on. How do they get in? I open my vents, I open my louver windows, I open the door, because otherwise it gets to 40 degrees. And then at night, everything closes and those bugs can have a really good feast on all my expensive plants. Number 4, make a tropical jungle, they said. Have this fantastic, beautiful paradise within the heart of the temperate United Kingdom. So I started to do this, but nobody told me it doesn't rain inside a greenhouse. So every single plant's got to be watered individually. Every single plant's got to be picked up, felt, tested, checked for what it likes, and then given its individual, precise requirements just by the only person who's here to look after it, me. And how long does this take, you may ask? It takes hours and hours and hours of my precious time. Number 6, won't it be lovely to see these beautiful blooms from the conservatory? We'll be able to glance over with a glass of wine in our hands and see all those gorgeous blooms in the greenhouse. But there is bubble wrap on the inside of the greenhouse. You can't see a thing. All you can see is plastic. Not a single bloom. 7, what you really need, Jeff, is a fogger. These foggers will give you all the humidity you need, and all these tropical plants that you have growing in your warm side of your greenhouse, they will thrive. They love the humidity. So I had a look for a fogger. £300 for a fogger. £300. And what happens when all the vents are open and all the louver windows are open? The humidity floats right out of the window and you are left with the same humidity levels that you started with. Madness! So I have some advice for you budding greenhouse growers. If, like me, you wanted your own tropical paradise and you're thinking about buying a greenhouse to achieve this, here's what you should do. And listen very carefully, you might even want to write this down. Research the manufacturers, research the prices of all the plants, get your setup all down to a T, all in a big long list, read through it very, very carefully, tot up all the amounts that you're going to have to pay out, then put your house on the market and move to Spain. That's what I should have done. If you enjoyed this tongue-in-cheek rant over what I hate about greenhouse growing, give me a thumbs up, put your comments in the comments section, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!